Hello, my spiritual warriors and my little munchkins. Welcome back to the channel, and we are going to talk about, are we properly discerning the new person? This debuts today on Rebirth Tarot. So let's get started, my Rebirthians. Let's see what's going on. Are we properly discerning the new person? What do they feel? And also the initial cards. I also kept seeing like lots of sparkly iridescent colors before I sat down for the new love. I'm filming back-to-back the Friday one, so let's get started. Queen of Cups. Okay, they could be Cancer. They could have Cancer placements. They could be a water sign. This person really has lots of emotions. The depth of it is there. The depth is there. Ace of Swords telling you the truth, or there's clarity about their feelings. This could be a traditionally very shy person. Again, I do feel a Cancer. I have to say what I feel. And you could also have a Libra here who's very much sympathizing with you, sensitive, but this would be newer, right? It's a newer person. High Priestess. They could be a Pisces. For sure. A lot of you have told me that you're dealing with a Pisces. So it's really good to see a clarifying card in the first few minutes. Page of Cups. Okay, I told you about sensitivity. We have water in 3 places. Let's review. Queen of Cups, High Priestess, and the Page of Cups are all water signs, all right? The only one who's a Libra on the table is the Ace of Swords, which means the clarity could be about emotions, okay? We have a 5th card. I think everything is going to tie to it. We have the 7 of Cups. And I know it's quite esoteric to begin. We have a lot of cards already to look at with high emotional bar, and it's not at an 8. Like right now, it's peaking at a 10.5. So the 7 of Cups. They could feel very confused as to how they got here. Why did they feel the way they do? Did they have an epiphany? Do they have stronger emotions which they push down? Which is possible. I think that's what it is. But there's an apology in order. And you do have the Page of Cups for Friday. I will get a bonus Saturday and Sunday card. Everybody likes the fact that Rebirth Tarot has always been continual. It's like next chapter on our channel. They seem to always, if we've ever done a part 2, they've always seemed to line up with each other. So their biggest card here is the Queen of Cups. Again, I'm going to repeat that it could be a Cancerian around you, but it doesn't have to be Libra. Queen of Cups is just saying they really feel for you, numero uno. Number 2, they're an empathizer, okay? Some of you could have been the Tower moment for this person. I want to go to my full 78 cards for this. We have the 3 of Wands. King of Swords. That was a Monday card. And look at that, 7 of Cups again from a completely different tarot deck. Wow. Okay, so I think that they daydream of you also, but they're confused as to how they got here. So let's figure that out. Let's go there. A new person. What do they see panning out for this story in the full length? 10 of Pentacles. The 10. And it's with tea time, these 2 ladies meeting. There doesn't have to be anything concerning a meeting, but I think they may have talked to a friend about you. Sometimes visually, when you read, if you see something, it is also like Akashic storytelling. It will tell you of something that has happened. So you could have been brought up in conversation, or this person might want to marry you with the 10 of Pentacles, but you mean that much to them. Look at that. You mean that much to them emotionally. All right. So the Ace of Swords, please, clarification on the Ace of Swords. 3 of Pentacles. They see the value of working with you. If this was distance, it probably very much hurts them that you do live at a distance and they haven't made adjustments to be with you. But there's other things around that too, like previous relationships, possibly being a parent to young children, but they see the core value. Look at all the Pentacles. It takes time too. 10 of Pentacles and 3, it takes years, or it takes a lot of months, right? Because the Pentacles are the slowest. 3 of Pentacles. Okay, so we asked for distance and how they feel about you right now. It would be good to collaborate with you. I mean, I don't think that you're the wrong pick. I think what they're saying here is something needs to happen before they work with you, which is a possible apology. So let's clarify that. What does the Page of Cups mean overall? Thank you. That was a weird slide. Four of Wands. Maybe I will have to meet with you to apologize in person. Four of Wands and Three of Cups is in the previous reading. They're one of the very few social cards where you get to see someone face to face. There's very, very few cards like that. I think there's only 4 in the entire tarot which talk about personal distinction and talking face to face. So we have the Four of Wands as a part of their apology. Some of you could meet up with them accidentally, okay, if you live close. Like this apology could come in during a bump in or having mutual friends. It seems here though, it has a lot of matter to them, like work cards, combining, working together, collaboration. It's all over the place already in the first few minutes of the reading. I mean, we're only 5 minutes in and we already have lots of socializing. Four of Wands, Three of Pentacles. And it could very well be about, well, let's collaborate so that we could find something. Now you have Aries, Leo, Sagittarius in the bunch. This one was Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, the Seven of Cups. Okay, so let's see what happens next. What are the next few days for this type of reading and for this spread? What's honestly, I can't show it. I have to pull it aside so it's not even in the viewfinder. That's the Hanged Man with Pisces. This person could be a Pisces, like for real. In several places, they are thinking about things. Remember, Hanged Man is reflection, and I can't pull it up to the monitor. There's YouTube rules. They can't move on until they've reflected on their personal situation. Someone could have been married here previously, and we're going to get Libra's cards on what they feel about this. What is Libra doing right now to facilitate or understand this? A Tower. Okay, another option might be brought in, or some of you are experiencing a big change, which means the change is probably proper for this type of situation. There's too many moving parts in the background, meaning they can't meet with you because maybe they're thinking of something else, or they're not permitting themselves to speak to you. They want the face-to-face in several cards, Three of Pentacles, Four of Wands. Libra's going through a Tower of change. So we have that already. Some of us already went through the Tower these last couple of days. Is the Tower for love or career? Ace of Wands. That's usually like, it's love. It's about lifestyle. It's about emotions. I think your feelings may have turned in another direction, or you put focus somewhere else. Okay, let's do our famous splits for the new person. Maybe you're focused more on work right now, and a lot of you just want to work on the Pentacles. I could see how that's possible. Seven of Swords for Friday. Okay, someone could be spying on you. It's the original spy card. Two of Cups for new people. This aligns with some of the spreads I did last night. The Moon and the Page of Cups. Wow, that's a lot. And you guys know 78 cards isn't minimal. It's a lot of cards to deal with, and you get so much repetition. Look at that. A lot of it could be anything from here, and you still have apologies. This is 2 days later. We did a reading on Wednesday about new love, both here and Libra Light. And I don't want to keep mentioning both channels, so I'll just say the channels. And it's Page of Cups. What is the apology about? What is this most sincere? Eight of Cups. Okay, this is a ghoster or somebody that walked away. It's verified in the first few moments. Eight of Cups can't be anything else. It's super specified, and it's a minor arcana. Libra, some of you, I can see like a group of 30 that will receive a Tower because of a return person. You can't make it up. Eight of Cups is somebody who's returning. They still feel the Two of Cups with you. This is about union, and it's also about verifying a friendship from before. Excuse me also, because there's a window right here where I tend to look out for inspiration and remembering things too, because you have to remember 78 cards. But the Two of Cups can be about union and tying two people together. Also, at its very, very minimal, a friendship. Clarify the Two of Cups. The Magician. Okay, so someone is actively manifesting you. Let me just look at my T-zone here with the Page of Cups. It seems though walking away is very regretful. Walking away from the right person. Maybe it was a case of right person, wrong timing. I'll repeat that. Right person, wrong timing. And many of you went to your Eight of Pentacles, meaning work focus and staying focused on what you could change. This Tower, I do want to get a card for, if you don't mind. The Tower with Scorpio for the weekend. What is changing? Work. A lot of you found a new place of occupation or you changed it. That's interesting because I said it without having the card and then it pops out here as your Tower. So many of you are changing around a career focus, or it could be a promotion which is setting you to move. It could be a number of things with that. But overall for Libras, it's like a work thing, okay? Our other channel picked up the same in the pickup piles. It's the same exact thing over there if you like continuity. Or if you like to be shocked, maybe I'm not your reader. But I'm looking at my main T-zone here. I want to get a challenge card. What's the only thing that can inhibit this from working? Okay, somebody staying single and stagnant and just being too happy here. Because sometimes the Nine of Cups has an alternative meaning. It can also mean that someone is too placed in contentment. They're not changing around things too. It could be you or your person. So that would hit the Magician. Staying too single, not wanting change, not wanting to have a Hierophant moment, or not acknowledging milestones. Some of you have a birthday milestone coming up, which is exactly the Four of Wands. Okay, I'm not pointing it out to cards. It's like their literal meaning in tarot. So this could be that you're awaiting that moment, or some of you are calling in a soulmate, which fits this whole dynamic. It's a better person for you. Is the Page of Cups like a Cancer? Because it's coming out as like lots of water. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio in several cards here. Hanged Man is water. People forget that. They think it's an earth sign. Hanged Man is Pisces. So Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio are the water signs. Why are they manifesting? And that felt really good too when I held it. Sometimes when you're shuffling, it feels unbalanced. You have to wait until it's neutral. Ace of Pentacles. They're manifesting to be able to offer something substantial and long-term, because the Pentacles, again, they're very slow. So this has to be something substantial, and they know that they have to bring it like this. It cannot be something small to them. They know that you deserve the best. This person is aware of it in several places too, like the Queen of Cups, watching you make work changes. Maybe even spying on where you work in the Eight of Pentacles. It's also significance of location with the Eight of Pentacles. The Moon, again, the Moon is about illusions and the breaking down of that if we want. And sometimes the most sentient people can see through this. You can see right through the Moon. And I've been hearing this thing online lately, like as I flip through videos on my feed, which say go through the energy, not around it. You don't go around it. Let's say I'll use my rock. You don't go around it to avoid. Yes, you got to go right through that crap. Because I think we forget that as humans, we have the power to work through any situation. We are the ones who limit ourselves. So this person feels there's a block currently. I think that could be broken by a couple of things: direct communication and probably seeing each other face to face. There's no other way to put that. Working through that and organizing it is probably the worst part, because you're going to have to get in touch with them. Also break through the barriers too. What is the advice for Libra if this is their story with a new love? Okay, it says Seven of Wands, but I'll read that the way I always have. There's too much protection here in the Seven of Wands. You got to break down the walls, okay? Maybe give somebody a chance. This could be too high even in the reading, as far as maybe you need to bring it down a couple notches for some of us. They feel like you're protected, this person. They might feel like you're highly anointed, or that you're like there's something around you. It's almost like there is a block to get to you. What's the advice for them? The star. Heal it. Okay, they've been maybe getting certain nudges in accordance to you that they've got to heal it the correct way. The star is huge because it's not about recognition all the time, and it's not about somebody being a superstar. It's a misconception about the card, actually. This is straight up healing, and it's about advising this person that it's okay to come toward you. It's actually this kind of energy. It's okay to manifest healing. Another card, please. 9 of Pentacles. They view you as single. This person sees that you're productive and highly independent, and you don't ask for a lot of help. Let's do another split. 4 of Cups, the World. In order to close this out, some of them are a Capricorn, so I can see how a Capricorn might like you too. There's lots of signs here about that. They want to talk to you about including you in a future offer. So this person wants to understand why you're single. There could be curiosity there. If it's long distance, I think that maybe there was a period of time where there was some kind of ghosting, or someone was playing games here with the 8 of Cups. Because it was like too much walking away to where Libra had to go find something different or focus somewhere else. Okay, they could also be intrigued with where you work right now. Big focus on the 8 of Pentacles. I just want to find out the outcome of a conversation. Real quick, too low now. Let's go to Red Fairy. What is the outcome of a new conversation? Thank you. The Death card. Okay, ending an old pattern. Some of you need to change the direction of a conversation with a new person. This is about transforming the way two people used to communicate, because it's either toxic or it's very, very useless. It doesn't work in its situation. So it's about breaking out of old habits. Final answer, because this is a rebirth. And if you don't transform it, it goes into a cycle. It's cyclic and it stays the same. And we are done with stagnancy. So we have the Death card as advice. A couple things here. There were cool cards and very nice combinations. We already know what the Ace of Pentacles, Magician is. Okay, that can even be a new outcome. But it's truly, did we heal something old, or are we still the same people? So I'll leave you with that final thought. Thank you so much. And if they help, please, if you could just push the like button a little bit today, it circulates us to other Libras, so that way we could help people like us. We're Libras, so we get to help other Librans also. Thank you for being here for Friday. I really appreciate it. And meeting with you is the joy of my life. I really do love helping people. And if it's through tarot, the better, because it's art. And I'll see you guys later. Thank you so much. Have a good day.